Dr. Smoke here!
Dr. Smoke!
We got these two smokers here.
I know, why is this piece of crap out?
Why is this piece of crap out? Because we're unveiling a new product.
I kicked this thing over.
We're gonna make pizzas out of this and you're gonna eat them, aren't you?
Yeah, you want to eat pizzas?
Yeah!
You can eat them off the floor, dude! How about that? Eat your pizzas!
Really?
Send me the code to the door!
Are you kidding me?
Yeah!
Yeah, he did. He kicked it over.
I kicked it over. It's been left outside, uncovered, way too long. The paint's all faded. It's just falling apart. It needs a good, like, buff job or something.
It does. It does need a new buff job.
Yeah, but why'd you bring me out here?
So I brought you out here today because we're showing off a new product for Pimp My Grill. Which you see there's a lot of accessories here.
The
Shelves.
racking system.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. The racking system, drip tray.
The exhaust.
The exhaust. They also make a stainless shelf. I mean, the list goes on and on.
My friends, and it's going to go on a little further with this right here, buddy.
What is
Check
this here?
that out.
Is that a bottle of beer?
That is a
What you got, son? A bottle of beer?
Pimp My Grill Pit Protector.
Pit protector.
Pit Protector. So I'm going to
Like
show
suntan
you
lotion?
a quick clip of a really bad sun-faded smoker, and it's going to show up right
Good
about
Lord!
now. Oh my God, look at that thing, Ron.
Good Lord!
It's been sitting out in the sun in Arizona for how long?
I mean, that's probably the worst I've ever seen.
That is definitely the worst
It's
I've
pretty
ever
bad.
seen.
It's pretty bad, right? Yeah.
So I met up with Eric from Pimp My Grill, and he thought it would be a good idea for us to show this off. First time you're going to see it, it's from Dr. Smoke. Ronnie, you're the buff guy.
Yeah, I used to detail.
He's the buff guy.
No, I'm not that buff.
No, he's not the buff
Buffer.
guy. So
Orbital.
I'm gonna jump behind the camera and let's see what this stuff does. We've got a brand new smoker and we've got an old smoker that's been sitting outside, probably about 5 or 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, buddy. All you. Pit Protector.
Pit protector, non-toxic, rust prevention, oil and shine. I mean, this looks good, man.
Yeah, yeah. Now Eric swears by this stuff and says it works really well.
Turn grill off. So don't do it when you're grilling.
No, not when you're grilling.
Allow to cool.
Yes.
Place in a cool, dry area. I mean, you probably want to follow these directions.
Yep.
This thing hasn't been running for a bit.
Yeah, it's been out of commission for a while.
Don has a little sponge. It's kind of like a microfiber. I would say even if you had a rag, this is oily, so a rag. I wouldn't use a paper towel to leave all kinds of little things on there.
Yeah, you have a bunch of like little dust bunnies all over it from the rag.
Let's do a little bit in the corner here, and we'll give it a little test.
So this is like Armor All. Armor All for your smoker. Are you guys all familiar with Armor All? Leave it in the comments below if you use Armor All.
You know the wax on, wax off, right? So
this is wax on, wax off for sure.
You're going in circles.
Now again, this isn't as extreme as the one we just showed you, but this is an old grill and it is faded.
The other thing with an old grill like this, now you see a lot of rust down here. Oil will protect that rust, like seasoning.
Right.
Okay, so with this, you would be seasoning the outside of the grill.
Exactly.
It's going to slow the rusting down. And as it cooks in, it's going to bake that oil into the paint.
And that's the whole idea, like when you're doing cast iron griddles, when you're, cooking with cast iron, is you want that to season the paint, because grease, water, it's not a good combination when it sits outside. It basically starts to create an acid with the mix of grease and water, and that's where you get your rust from, is not maintaining the smoker. This looks like a great product.
This is coming out really good. It's actually bringing the texture and the look of the original paint back out.
I love the way that looks.
So I'm putting it on a little heavy. I'm going to let it soak in for, I would say just let this sit like this for a good hour and let it soak in. And then you're going to go with the dry side and just gently wipe it off.
Yeah, it's a good idea to kind of let that, sit down on it.
And then when you start the smoker, keep it at a lower temperature so that this can slowly cook into the paint and not just burn right off of it.
Right.
I mean, this looks really good. So this is going to protect the exterior of the paint, especially for older paint.
And this isn't just for GMG. You can use this for any type of paint.
You can actually see how the paint is so dry, it's actually sucking this oil in.
It's pulling it in, yeah.
It's pulling it in.
Yep. What if you even did the handle here, Ron? Because see how that comes out.
It's gonna, any of the surface rust is gonna end up wiping off.
Right.
Now this shelf, this shelf's actually, so this is more than just faded, right?
This is more than just faded.
This is more than just
Yep.
faded. This is really a good example of what happens when you leave grease sit on paint and it gets in the sun and it bakes. Like Don was saying, it creates an acid. Creosote, grease, the oil, it gets into the paint and it actually eats the paint away, exposes the bare metal, and it's a little late for this. But up here, as you can see,
that lid almost looks new.
it looks really good. So I would recommend this on a brand new smoker, as it's like when you get a new car and you wax it, or you do some sort of ceramic coating or something like that. You're protecting the paint when it's new, so it stays new.
Exactly.
If this would have been on here when this thing was new, I bet you it would still look pretty much like that.
Oh, it definitely will.
But now it hasn't been an hour, but I'm just going to give it a gentle wipe, and you can actually see it looks really, really good.
This was specifically designed for grill paint.
And it's not real, it's not thick, but it's not too thin. It's a really good viscosity for soaking into the paint, where it's not too thick that it's not going to soak in, and it's not too thin that it's just going to run off. You don't see any runs in it whatsoever.
Yeah, does look really great. I'm going to get the camera just to show a close-up of that, Ron.
Take a look at it.
Check it out. Not the best camera person here, but check that out.
I mean, even with this rust, if you just get this on here, this thing's not going to rust anymore.
Look at the corner of that. Ron, and look at this in camera, Ron.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it looks really good.
It looks really good.
Now take a look at the bottle.
Pit Protector by Pimp My Grill.
Pimp My Grill. I mean, everything that they make is awesome. So why wouldn't this be awesome? It is.
Yeah, they're definitely innovators, and they're showing different. I would have never thought, oh, let's get a protectant for the grill.
Right. A lot of the things that they make are items that people keep saying they want, and they go and perfect it.
Right. So they listen. They listen just like GMG does, because that's what it's all about. You gotta listen to the customers, listen to what they want.
This looks really good.
It really does. It really looks amazing.
And it's
actually.
now that I wiped it off, it's not all oily on my hands.
Oh no, it's not.
So once
it did soak into the paint, like
once you bake that in, you're good to go. But I would, if you have a newer smoker, I would get it on there as soon as you can.
Exactly. We got a brand new one.
The sooner the better. This thing is got a lot of rust. I'd still put it on there unless I plan on painting it, and then I would still put that on there. But if yours is just faded from being outside, I would definitely get the Pimp My Grill Pit Protector and get it on your smoker as soon as you can and preserve the paint.
Guys, check out Pimp My Grill. We've got a link in the description on the product and also his other stuff. They've got a bunch of different items.
Are we going to carry this in our shop?
We're going to carry this in Dr. Smoke. If you guys want to come try it, I'll give you a little sample of it. You will not be disappointed. Stuff is great. I think Eric's partner's name is also Ron, so he's got a business partner too. So,
of course, they're the best business partners out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Business
News
vibes.
anchors,
Yeah.
whatever. It's always got to be a Ron. All right.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And again, check out Pimp My Grill, Pimp Protector. Thank you so much.
Comment below if you got it and you've tried it, and let us know what you think of it.
Right. Always looking for feedback. And tell us what you think of our shirts. What do you think?
New shirts.
New shirts.
On our website, njpelletgrills.com.
Smash that like button. Thanks for watching.